We are ready to start. I totally didn't have to worry about Ash. Oh my gosh, wait. He's doing something again. Ash, please. I heard him, he was in a bag. Dude, he's got real bad zoomies right now. Watch, when he comes around next time, I'm gonna grab him. I'm grab. He's gonna scream. Please, guys. I almost had to like make stream even later because he decided to play around near the cables where the Wi-Fi is, and he was playing enough near it that the cables jiggled and the Wi-Fi went out. And then I was like, "Are you serious? It's almost time for me to start stream." And then yeah, and then I was panicking, and then Chino was like trying to do cables. Dude, Ash, oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'll be back. Okay, we're good now. Do you have anything to say for yourself, Ash? He doesn't care. He's so upset that I ruined his game. He's like, why can't I play with plastic? Oh my gosh. I went there scared because this one time he ate plastic and we thought he was gonna die. But luckily we found it in the litter box later, a couple days after, and I was like, oh thank God. I thought I was gonna have to take you to the vet again. The vet's so expensive. But luckily, the power of his digestive system, I guess. Though he didn't actually like digest it, at least like it didn't get stuck. That's like the only thing I'm glad about. Like he didn't he didn't he didn't have to like go in for that. I don't think I've ever had a cat have to go in for that, but that would have been my first time having to do that. I have had cats that like to like tear up toilet paper and eat plastic though, so it wasn't my first time dealing with it. It's just my first time seeing one ingest it, you know? Okay, off he goes. Probably looking for something else to play with. Alright, well, that was a very long intro, mostly because I had to deal with Ash, but it's okay. We will be, starting some Genshin today, as you guys have voted on the poll on Discord. you wanted, Genshin, here's some Genshin. So, let's recap. Last time we were playing Genshin, Furina, had falsely accused someone of murder, and we had proven them they're not guilty. We found the culprit, and then the culprit just disintegrated, just got turned into water because we were just like, we found out that there's this weird water that can turn people from Fontaine into water, and then the next case was about what was it about? All right, it was not. Navia, I think that was her name. Navia was looking for the culprit behind the whole water situation, and we ended up finding out that it was some dude who's was it wife or his lover or something, that she had accidentally come into contact with the water and dissolved right in front of him. And we ended up finding out he was the one conducting the experiments. He was behind it all, and so he was eventually found guilty. And then the girls that he had murdered came back and stole his soul because they wanted to torment him for eternity or something like that. It was pretty dark. and then and then after that, I think the chief justice was telling us that there was something going on because apparently what's his name, child, had been found guilty. We weren't sure about what, but he was originally the one being like charged with the disappearance of the girls and the murders. So he was found guilty despite the other guy being the mastermind behind the water thing. So we have to go into the fortress of Maripede. That's their prison. That's what we're doing right now. Although not right now, right now. In the story, we're over there and we're gonna go and investigate. And we have gone under charges that we ate some cake that the chief justice gave us. But apparently, it was the story is that we didn't ask for permission and we ate it, and we're in jail for that, for eating some cake. So that's what we're doing today. But first things first is I have to go and use my resin because I haven't logged in today. Do I have space? I do not. Usually when I don't have time to do my resin stuff, I just turn it all into condensed resin and then I deal with it later. But now is the time where I have to deal with it now, so it's like, okay, what do we do now? Well, first we gotta do our dailies. Smart? Yes, it's smart. But but it's full of like 5 of them because you can only make 5. Then I don't actually know what to do after that.
This realm is
I'm gonna do our to check our teapot real quick. I we might just do some what's it called? We might just do some bosses or maybe some artifacts. Those are usually the easiest ones to use it on. Although Mora would be good too. I have a lot of artifacts, but I feel like I don't have the correct ones for all my characters. I haven't really. Which one of your characters needs more levels? Right now, the main team is at level 90, and the talents so far are like level 8 and 6. See, Fiorina's is at 6 until we unlock her boss, and I don't think her boss is available until the end of the end of her story, as it was with Nahida. Nahida, we had to get through her whole story just to get to the end. Weapons, actually, speaking about weapons, they're all 90 as well. I took a lot of time, a lot of time. I need that boss for
sure what to do next.
Xianyun.
How about I take you on a walk?
Actually, speaking of Bird Bomb, the banner just changed. I just realized when I started the game, I was like, wait, Bird Mom isn't on there, it's Miko. I was like, oh, I missed Bird Mom. It's too bad though, cause like, um, I think I had done like 70 pulls or something like that, or 50 or 60. I was like, I was really close, cause like my last 5-star was, Raiden, right? And then the banner changed. I think I started pulling again, and then it was almost time, like a couple more 10 pulls, and I probably would have had another one. You think I should get Fox Mom? The only reason that I like Yaimiko is because she has pink. It's because she has pink in her hair. I like her hair, that's it. And her I think her title card is also pink. I forget. Let me check. Is it name card? Is it this one? No. I might be thinking of a different one. Yeah, I don't remember actually. Hmm. Oh, there it is. It's pink. It's really cute. That's literally the only reason. It was because of the pinkness. I think we'll use any extra wishes I get on her banner,
What they
but
say
I'm
is
not gonna
true.
expect anything.
You have to
Like
see
for
the world for yourself to appreciate how
the same thing
beautiful it
happened
is.
with Bird Mom. I pulled on her banner, but only with like any wishes I had, not expecting to get her, cause I wasn't trying really hard like I did for other things. I haven't really been doing my dailies, so it's kind of like I put myself in this situation. But also, did I? Oh wait, cause today isn't it Tuesday today, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday, so I think the weeklies reset already, didn't they? Let me see. Did they? Wait, they did. They did. Power World ruined your daily Genshin grinding. But it's okay, Travis, because you got Bird Mom. Isn't I thought Zhao would be pretty good with Bird Mom. If I remember correctly, doesn't he get like a weird like passive with like plunging damage or something like that? I should probably decide which which ones we're gonna do. Do I have enough for Nahida? I do not. Okay, so I think we'll do that one. We'll do Nahida's. Um, maybe we could do hers. Yeah, I guess we'll do the other characters. So we'll start with Nahida. We'll go with Raiden's, and then we'll do Zhongli's. And it's their their weekly boss thingies. You can only do it like once, like each one once per week. And then after you do your three, you can't do any more. I think. I don't actually know how it works. You don't want the shorty? You mean Xiao? I've always found it weird. There's not a lot of short male characters, but there's a lot of short female characters. I'm like, am I being made fun of here? I got like all the short characters. So I think the only one I'm missing is what is it? What's her name? I forgot what her name is. Hold on, we can look in the character archive real quick. We'll go through where is she? I forgot her name already. Where is she? There. It's Chi Chi. I think the only short character I don't have. Oh wait, no, there's Fiona too. I forgot about her. These two are the only ones I don't have. But I have all the other short characters. I'm like, is it? Are they trying to tell me something? You have them? What the heck? I'm so jelly. All right, we're gonna go in and do Nahida's weekly boss. This one's kind of hard because like I don't have any good healing, so we're gonna be struggling. You don't like that you have them? It's probably because you pulled a whole bunch. I probably don't have them because I haven't really been pulling a whole bunch. I think I've been getting a lot of
Let it be known
the Animo
that
character,
divinity is
the one that
mine.
was on the Bird Mom thing.
I see everything.
He's gonna do his thing,
Churn!
and I don't want anything to do with it.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Here, my
Just
love.
use everything. It's okay, don't worry
To
about it.
oblivion.
Eventually something will hit.
Solidify! Perish! My endless cycle begins!
Oh my god. I almost got hit by that. I got scared, not gonna lie. I was kind of panicking because there's a lot of light too. Right, I think we're good.
Stabilize!
No,
Churn!
this isn't good. He's doing the thing.
Order guide!
Help. Help. Please. Ah. Maybe I should,
Insignificant past!
maybe we should swap to the healing. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna... Furina. No, wait. Her healing. Oh, no. Hurry, skip the cutscene. Where's my heal? No! just used.
A thousand
Uh-oh.
eons, mine to dominate.
Alright, he's gonna do his thing. And we're gonna die because they don't have heal. Oh wait, here we go. We're good, we're good.
Solidify.
Grow,
Burn to
I
oblivion.
can reach him, can I? I'm like, my only issue with this team is I don't really have a dedicated healer. Because I'd rather have her. Wait, could I
Kneel.
hit him? Hit him with the thing. Oh, she died. I'm sorry. I had to do
Now,
it.
your eyes have been opened.
Alright, we're okay. We're okay. He's gonna do the same thing on the other side. Oh no.
hey,
He's so difficult to reach though. Like,
Reality
oh.
is pain.
there is no escape.
Stabilize.
I see everything.
Like I can't. I barely reach. I'm scared. We're gonna get hit.
The show begins. Illusion shattered.
Maybe we'll swap to not. We'll swap
Burn
to
to
the other stuff.
oblivion.
Can I hit him with this? Like underneath? I don't think I can. Uh-oh.
Good riddance.
Uh-oh.
Cruel world.
This is the part where I always die. Bird Mom is your healer and your main DPS. I unfortunately don't have a good healer right now. I used to have, what is it, Shinobu? Shinobu was my healer. I don't think we're gonna, I don't think we're gonna destroy this in time.
Commit to memory. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna destroy it in time, unfortunately.
Gather.
Can we hit him? Wait, we did it! Nice! Okay, I don't think I've ever hit it in time. I think I've always, like, failed to hit him.
Order guide.
It's so weird to do, like, right in front of him.
Make yourselves at home.
We gotta get away from him, though. Uh-oh.
Everyone hold hands.
That's not good. No, please! Oh, he's gonna do the thing. Run away!
Kneel.
Run! Oh my god. Okay, we're good.
Shower me with praise. I see everything.
Where is he? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Reality is pain.
Stop with your edginess! Are we gonna get out of here in time? Please. I've already got him stamina! Okay, we're good. Oh, wait! There's some of these things here. Wait, oh no! He dodged.
Burn to oblivion.
Uh-oh. Come on, he's so close to dying.
Gather. Kneel. I was
Oh, thank god.
destined for more.
This is always so tough for me. Alright, anything good? No, not really. But you know what? I'm glad at least we got like one puppet string. I would rather have two, but I guess one is good. One is better than none. And now I think we'll do, was it the Raiden one? Oh my gosh, the Raiden one sucks too because you really need healing. I think the only one I can do without heals, like without too much trouble, is the one for Zhongli. Right, wait, oh no. Wait for them to heal. What is the one for? Wait, no, wait. We'll do Raiden first. I think hers is in Was it here? I think this was it, yeah. So this one, I hate the fact that it changes between between the elements because I'm like, I'm doing good on one element and then they swap it up on me and like, wait, wait, come back, go back to the other one. Okay, yeah, this is the one. It has the hellfire butterflies and the molten moment. It's the only reason I remember. Sometimes I keep thinking that I have to go and fight the fake Raiden, but then I'm like, wait, no, it's this one. I need the fire.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
What a pain. What a pain it is to fight her. Like she could have been so cool to use.
Stabilize.
She could have been so cool. But she's not around anymore. Uh-oh. Maybe we should swap. Swap the heals. Uh-oh. 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 Karina, I need heals. Please. Gotta get these. Anything else? Come on, where are they? I know there's more of them. They're over here.
May I present?
Here's this one. This one right here. Should be Wait, we need one more. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I see it. Wait. Okay, we're good. Skip it. Here comes the scary one. Please stop.
Gather.
Don't hurt us. I haven't finished setting up the hyper bloom.
To oblivion.
Just have to attack her for me, I think.
Time to shine. Grow. Illusion shattered.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Here it comes.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Solidify.
I hear the
Not
when
every
she does the
wound will
tornado
heal.
stuff.
Commit it to memory.
Where is she? Oh. Oh no. She's gonna do the thing. I just saw it.
Grow. There is no escape.
Sometimes I just ult just because
Stabilize.
it gives you like a second of not having damage done to us.
I will have
Where is she?
order.
What? She dodged. Oh my gosh. Which one is she? I think she's the big one. Come back. I almost killed you. I need like one more hit on her. Oh, we're dodging. We're dodging.
I see everything.
Go, Nikita.
Embrace your
Beat her
searing
up.
reckoning. Not
One.
every wound will heal. I never asked for redemption. Never.
I feel like before it used to be harder, but I think because we got the talents a little higher, it might be doing a little better. Dang, these these artifacts really suck. I usually throw away the ones that have defense because I don't really have a lot of characters that need those, other than like Zhongli and like the other like geos that have like shields. But for the was it the lantern event? I ended up choosing what's her name? I forgot her name already. Oh no. Yunjin. Yeah, I ended up choosing her because I had literally everything else, and Gaming looked cool, but like I feel like she would have been better for me because like I don't have a lot of like shield characters. I probably do, but like I haven't actually like built them or anything. Because I do have Noelle, and I have what is it, Layla, and I have a couple cryos, or not cryos, sorry, shield. I have like one shield that's cryo. But I'm thinking about building like everything slowly, very slowly, and then like trying out new things. Cause the Hyper Bloom team is cool, but like after a while, you kind of want to try other things. What else was I gonna do? I think it was Zhongli's boss, which is Child, right? Yeah, Child. It's so hard to remember them sometimes because I'm not very good at remembering to do my weeklies or my dailies. So I'm like, I'm like, wait, I have to look into the character. You look at the the thing that tells you like where to find the thing. Right. Child is pretty easy for me because it's
This
like
opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
it's pretty easy. I feel bad. I feel bad for him, but you're kind of easy, dude. He done.
Taking this seriously.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
No use hiding back there.
I'm not hiding. If anything, you're the one hiding.
Solidify!
I hear my. Do you guys hear my cat? He's so loud sometimes. It was kind of funny earlier because Shino was trying to talk to his grandma, and then he wouldn't stop meowing for him because he was in the kitchen, and he really wanted to be near Shino, and it was so adorable.
Stabilize!
Dude. Guys, he's so strong. Look how strong he is. But for reals, I used to suffer so much trying to fight Child. I had to do it in a group because I didn't know what to do. I was so weak back then because I didn't have anything built. Also, I'm so sad that that's not what I needed. I needed something else. No. Well, no child drops this week, I guess. But I feel like it kind of sucks after a while. You have to do like weekly bosses just to keep leveling your characters. I'm like, these are just for his challenge. Do you have that item that converts? Not really. Not really. I don't think so. I usually use them the moment I get them, if there are any. Oh, there you go. They gave me one. Just now, they gave me one, so it's not really gonna help. It's only one out of all of the ones that I have. I have so many. So many of the drops that I don't need at all for any of these characters. But like, I know I'm gonna need them eventually, but like, I'm not at that point where I do need them. Where are they? I think down here. Um, let me see. Okay, so we need Molten Moment and Puppet Strings. I think we might go for the Molten Moment. Just cause wait, that's the wrong one. I'm not used to it. Okay, Molten Moment. Get rid of the butterflies, I guess. Molten Moment, get rid of butterfly. Because we have 0 of those. And yeah, there's just so many of the other boss items that I have, but I don't actually need them, and I'm like, oh. I wish I could just convert them all. Why can't they just do it in like why can't they just give us like a little loot box and then you can pick what you want from it, you know? But it has like all the drops. It would make things so much easier. I feel like they should do it like that, so then you could just grab whatever it is that you need.
How about I take you on a walk?
I don't like the idea that it's like RNG. Look look how many of the other stuff I have for child stuff. But like then I only have 4 of the thing I actually need. Like what the heck? I've done it 10 times. 20 times already. Why? Why won't they give me the thing I need? No, but yeah, that's my hot take. They should just give you a loot box thing and then you choose what you need. That way, that way like people don't have to like keep doing it over and over again and just like kind of wasting their time. You need those exact Travis, I would so trade with you if I could, but I cannot. Oh yeah, I don't have enough space. No. I'm just thinking I need. Right, it would be so cool if you could trade with your friends too. Like if they don't add the loot boxes, at least let us trade with other people. Also, Maybe we can do this one. No, not yet available. Dang it. I was just thinking, like, maybe we can do something
What they
else
say
since
is
these
true.
things aren't
You
available on
have to
it.
see the world for yourself
What
to
do you need?
appreciate how beautiful it is.
Oh, right. What about you? What is it that you need? Nothing. What? Oh, because she's level 80. Oh. And his is level 6. Sometimes I forget. I forget that not everything I have is at 90. I think only Shinobu is at 90, right? Yeah. She's like the only one I actually put some effort and time into because I wasn't sure when Raiden was coming back, so I was like, yeah, we should get her up all the way. But now that she's there, I'm like, maybe I should build the Hyper Bloom team. The other one should be around. I hate them because like I have another good Dendro 5-star, so I mean I already have a good healer like Kokomi, and so like there's the like who should I put last? There's always that. I'm like I don't know who, so I usually put like the Traveler or like or sometimes I decide on Barbara on this team instead of Zhongli and instead of you know having like no healer for at least for my Abyss runs. Like that's what I've been doing as I try to separate the team into two Hyper Bloom teams because I'm like I don't have anything else built. I don't that's why I wanted to get some other stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping for the day that I get a 5-star from the what is it, the standard banner? Because I've yet to get a 5-star character. Like even after all this time, the only thing I've gotten is a 5-star weapon, and of all things, it was a great sword. It was not a great sword. It was Claymore. It was like a was it the Diluc one? I forgot. Let me let me check. I can show you these at this one. The Wolf's Gravestone. Of all things, it gave me Claymore, and I don't use any Claymore characters. You got two, Travis. I'm jealous. Why can't I have? It was Chi-Chi and the Primordial Spear Jade. Primordial, no. Primordial Jade Spear. I have only ever gotten that one thing. I know I'm really close to getting another one, but I don't know when. Chino, hush. You've had really good luck with yours. Anyway, we should do the trial test runs just because it gives you extra primo gems. Um, and we all love extra primo gems. Then after that, I mean, I guess we could try doing another domain. Useless. He's so edgy, guys. He's like useless. I'm so useless.
Gears of the storm.
I don't actually know how to use them, but
Swirl, Mark 2.
Evil conquering.
he's so cool, guys. Look at him zoom through it all. But I certainly think that the new event, the one where you can just use 5-star characters, is definitely a promotion for like to get you going. You know, like hey, you should try out the other 5-star characters and maybe pull for them because there's no way there's no way that's not what they're doing. Making you try out all of the 5-star characters in like situations where you have the other ones
Right here.
there.
Emerge right now.
I think this is a hyper bloom team that they're trying to get you to do here. Yeah, this is definitely a hyper bloom team.
Witness the power of the one.
I feel like Amiko is more like a support though. Like I don't know if I
Right here.
would build her as the main damager.
I'm always watching. Right here.
Her stuff is pretty cool though.
Rain outlines your
Oh. Oh please. Not the scary thing.
rain cutter. Right now. Emerge right here.
Hydrate, okay. I'll hydrate soon. Wait, actually now. I thought I was having to fight another one. I was scared. okay, we're good. Like sometimes I look at the things and like, wait, do, do I really have that many? I have 253 of those. Again, it's almost 200 of everything. Like, geez, I don't even realize what I pick up most of the time. It's just like I just happen to walk by and I see something. I'm like, oh, cool, yoink. Well, you actually do need everything in the game.
By royal decree,
Another Hyper Bloom
our
team.
bond is strong.
It's always good. You need all of those too? Sorry. It's just you gotta get into the habit of like picking everything up. Even if it's like a little far away, you gotta pick it up. That's all I can tell you. Oh, these are all 4-star characters. But they do very well too.
Witness the power of Kugwa. Lightning terrified. Stand with wings of
They're like
darkness.
trying to get you to swap between.
Stubborn knight, stay put. No, my sword.
Look at that Hyper Bloom. It's so much Hyper Bloom in the trials right now. Like, yes, everyone's gonna know the power of it. Lucky for me, that's what I run all the time, so I know what to do. But a part of me is like I feel like if I get too much into using one type of thing, I'm not gonna know how to use the other ones.
The night is cold.
Like when I first started Genshin, what I did is I would just spam buttons. Behind me? What's behind me? Is it air? You usually tell me that it's air.
Cold. Rise to command. Not now. Shadow Raven. Let night fall. Lights out.
You know, because of Shino, I've been kind of wondering about about freeze teams. And like, I don't actually know who I would put on a freeze team. I have some pretty good characters. I think I definitely want to build my Layla though. I just feel like her shield is very nice.
Shine for me.
Her shield is so nice. I think she'd definitely be on there. I feel like Rosaria would probably also be a good one too. Just cause I think Ayaka, Shena, Kazuha, and Kokomi. I have Kokomi. I've been wanting Ayaka. I think that the next time that Ayaka comes out, I'm definitely gonna try try to get her. But it's gonna it's gonna be a long time, I think. Let's see. These are actually all characters I have
Leave
already.
it all to me.
Let's light it up!
Oh my god.
Break a leg.
I always wanted to use Ningguang, but I've never been able to use her properly. I don't know if maybe I'm just like setting her up right, but I always feel like she's like I put up her barrier and then I don't know what to do. It kind of just I just sit there and I'm like, all right, what now? Like she feels like she's hitting things with a wet noodle. Like, whoa, look how much damage. But I know she's supposed to put this up and you're supposed to like shoot through it or whatever. But I'm not very good at being patient with it.
Observe. Your grand finale.
Don't waste my time.
And then if you go through here, you yeah, super cool. And then oh god, this is gonna be a pain.
As a dutiful maid would.
I really like using Noelle because of this. Just her all is so much fun. Just spin, just keep spinning. Things will die. Just keep spinning. I remember the first time I got her. That's what I like doing. Just spin.
Flags up. And step.
You think I need Fiorina C2 to use her in Freeze Team instead of Kokomi? See, the thing is, like, I feel like Fiorina isn't very good as a healer. she's so much better as like a DPS. Noelle gameplay, yep. I do have Noelle. I was thinking, In the high constellation, Noelle gets better with the speed. Speed. I think you meant speed. I don't know what that means. Um, but yeah, my Noelle, she's probably pretty far down. Yeah, she's like the same as Yunjin. She could get up there, but it would take a lot of a lot of farming stuff. What I've been doing is I've been trying to slowly get everyone at the same level. So right now it's at 50. I'm gonna work on 60 because I've got a couple. Like I got a couple at 60 already. And then after that I'll work on getting them to 70 and like like slowly working towards getting everything up higher so I can eventually use them and like Abyss when I need them. Or like or like in the story if I get bored using Hyperbloom. You're a free Steam connoisseur, not in Honkai though. You use dots in Honkai. I like using my team that I've always been using, which was like the Traveler. In Honkai, I use the Traveler. I use Sela, Branya, and was it Natasha? That's my team, but only because my first free pull was Branya, so I was like, what goes good with Branya? And it was back when like Sela came out, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll pull on her banner. And then I ended up getting her, and then I was like, oh, okay, what now? And I was done. I was like, okay, well, there's no need to pull anymore. There's like, there's no point.
Perhaps
There was no point anymore for me to pull on Honkai, and I was like, okay, I think I'm satisfied, and then I stopped playing. And then I never finished the story in Honkai, and I always felt bad about that because like I was at the good part too. Probably get I've been doing the same thing that I've been doing with my characters with weapons. Like despite me not using them, I always like to get them all up because it's like in the case that there's a character that needs a certain weapon. You think I should build my Black Swan? I pulled her. Like it was like a total accident, but like I pulled her because like I had some. I had some wishes, and I was like, I may as well use them because they encourage you. Like they give you so many wishes in Honkai, and so I pulled on her banner, and I ended up getting her. I'm like, okay, but she can't be used with my Sela and my Bronya. She does better in her own team with like what was it, Kafka, and then yeah, and then I never I never did anything else. Right, what else did I need to do? I was gonna do talent stuff. I wasn't sure who to get higher. I was like looking for something that didn't have it all the way up, but could still get their thing up. I'm sorry, Dia. I'm probably never gonna build Dia. Right? Like the Claymore characters, I feel so bad for them. I'm never gonna use Claymore characters because it just doesn't feel fun to me to use something that's like clunky and slow. Sure, it does more it has more oomph to it, right? But just it doesn't feel good to use it. Is this who needed something? No, you're already at 6. Everyone's at 6. Just making sure. Wait, did you need? Okay, I think this guy needs. Wait, but what level are you? 60. Rather check on Sucrose actually. Well, I feel like I use Sucrose more than anything. Okay, fine. I guess you can have. Domain's not available. What? What? Are you serious? Okay, domain is not available. Domain not available. For a lot of them, I guess. Oh, okay. Domain not yet available. Come on! There has to be one! Okay, these are we're getting a little too low now. Oh, there's Layla. We were just talking about you, Layla. It'd be cool to build you. But you're the only thing that I find like the hard part is going out and actually getting the materials I need for them and gathering them because I just really not in the mood to build Dory right now. Not gonna lie. I don't like Dory. I'm sorry, Dory, I don't like you. We're gonna go and do this instead. Big pointy stick, yes. I like the polearm characters and the sword characters because they attack very fast and it's very satisfying to watch them just destroy everything in their path. What should we go with? I don't think we need the gold one yet. I think we'll go with this one. The 71. Should be good. That's the sad part is like the Hyper Bloom team literally works with anything. It could be anything that I've done. Any like
Let's get down to
artifact,
business.
weapon, bosses, Hyper
There
Bloom
is no
team just
escape.
destroys it all.
Let the world collide.
There's
I
more.
see everything.
We just combine them and then Purina's things go to work and then
Illusion shattered.
everything just dies. It just works so well. I'm like, what more do I need? Other than a healer. I feel like a healer would make this so much easier. Alright, maybe we should just use the condensed resin, turn the rest of it into like a... Right, and then, I can turn some of the resin into condensed, and then we should have enough where I don't feel like I'm wasting some. I can go to the... I know I can just go to like the big city to get like the alchemy, but I always feel so happy when I could just use the one in my teapot. It's like yes, I don't have to walk anymore. Just walk right up to this one, like a couple steps away from a tele spot, and then bam. Who was this for? I think it was Kudzu. Where is she? She's like at the end. She's so far behind. And then I see the Claymore characters, and I'm like, you know, I kind of don't want to build you too. And then this one, I had started building, and then I realized I didn't actually need to because she's a Claymore, and I'm like, oh. I was like, oh, Sag. You gotta build Sarah for the Raiden team when you're tired of building new characters. Me too. That's why I've kind of just been I've just been using the extra resin I get, and I just like look at the other ones that I don't have built, and I'm like, huh, which one of you has a talent I could just build right away? Because it's like you don't need them
Being
now,
too
but the
popular
possibility
can
of
be
needing them in
such
the
a
future and just
hassle.
having them ready
Who
is
knew
just
that people would adore
you
me
know,
so much?
it's just it would be so nice. Like if you needed it for like Abyss or whatever. But there is really no end game for Genshin right now. It's just the Abyss, right? If I remember correctly. Where was it? Fontaine? Fontaine. To go to the Adventure Guild. Um, but yeah, that's what I've been doing whenever I log into Genshin is I just I do it in Honkai as well. When I have like characters that aren't all the way high up to the like the level
Ad
cap, I
Astra
just
Abyss.
grab the lower ones and I just build them. I am done drinking my water. Will I have a cough again? It's the worst. It's always horrible. There's never gonna be an endgame, but apparently Honkai has an endgame, does it? I just know about was it the they have also a Spiral Abyss kind of thing, and then they also have was it the simulated universe, and then they have like the two other simulated versions. Like they have the one with the bugs and the one with the gold and whatever the guns. I'm like, what? Genshin just has the Spiral Abyss and that's it. I mean, we have the trading card game, which is cute too, but I'm like, oh, you know, you think about it sometimes and you get sad. They have the technology to do things, but they don't. Sigh. Well, I guess I don't have anything else to use my stuff on, so I guess you can have some stuff, Razor. I am gonna be nice to him just this once, and then we'll go to the other one. I don't know where her name is, but she's also a Claymore user. That's all I remember. It's like I don't really want to build them, but at the same time, like I feel a little bad. Wait, I can't even do it because the domain isn't available. Okay, I'm sorry. Xianya? I'm not very good at saying the names, but I try my best. I hope it's the thought that you have there's a like I can't I can't remember them all. Okay, I guess we'll do Dory as well. Wait, actually, no, we don't have. Wait, oh, dang it. Okay, fine. I guess we could help Dory too. I don't like Dory. She can technically heal, but I feel like there's so much better healers. Like wait, let me go over here. I have to heal everyone. Um, like Shinobu is so much better as a electro healer. Like I see healer. Like if you need electro healer, everyone says Shinobu. Shinobu's the first thing everyone says. Who's Dory, you know? I already forgot where it is. Dory, right? I feel the same way about her, Trappist. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not a Dory enjoyer. I don't think I ever will be. I'm sorry, Dory. Shinobu's just so much better for healing. I don't even know what else you would use Dory for. I've never seen a team like you know on the websites. I've never seen a team that needs Dory. Never. But I've seen plenty of teams that need Shinobu. We know who best electro healer is. I don't even know if that's what Dory's role is as a healer. Is she just a healer? Because that's all I remember from Urka is that she's a healer. I was like, that's cool, but I don't like her, so... As much as I love healers, I can't bring myself to like something. There's a main DPS Dory and Joy out there somewhere. I mean, there's a main DPS Barbara and Joy are out there. I remember seeing a video where they're like 4 of them try to take down the ocean boss thing. I was like, why would they do this? But they did it anyway. But not because they needed to, not because they had to, but because they could. They never stopped to think if they should. They were just like content. That's how bored people are out there. They'd make a video about like doing something so painfully long and boring. It's probably kind of scary too. Like I bet like they took a lot of damage too. It'd be scary. And doing barely no damage to it back. That's like you have to be extremely bored for that. Wow, I didn't even get enough I was like, okay, okay, dude. That's even the game says don't level up Dory. And I'm like, okay, okay, sorry game. I shouldn't have thought about it. Why did I do that? Alright, it looks like there are a couple daily quests that I didn't do. Is there a way to not do them? Well, let's see. Okay, so we haven't actually gotten our encounter points stuff. So, what I like to do is sometimes I grab like a world quest from Fontaine or something, and then like I go and I do them, and I save them just for the days when I want to get my dailies done, but I don't want to do all 4 dailies. I just do like two world quests or maybe one, and then it's enough. And then I'm like, okay, I'm good. Because the world quests you don't really need to read them, honestly. I feel like it doesn't really affect the main story, so I just skip through them because I'm like, it's just some side story about someone that needs something. And like, that's the end of it. Alright. I don't know who this dude is, but give me the points. Just give me my points. And then we'll go back to doing our main story quest. I probably could have done this off stream, but this this is how much time we put into doing my dailies. I do all the stuff I need to get my resin all the way as close as I can to 0, and then I go and I do weeklies, and then whatever else I can do with my resin, I go and do that. Like I go and get some talent stuff. I go and level up some sort of weapon I don't actually need, just because I can. And that's how I ran out of Mora so fast. I mean, it explains a lot. Sometimes I'm like, wow, where did all my Mora go? And it's like, oh yeah, I used it all. I used it all getting talents up and like other stuff. It's still, I find it kind of funny that you need to pay like Mora just to get your talents up. Like, who are you paying the Mora to? Like, you give all the materials to the characters so that they learn stuff, but it's like, why do they need the Mora to learn something new? Why can't they just take the materials and be happy with it? I understand with the morale for like weapons, you know, because like realistically, you would go and pay someone to upgrade the weapon for you, right? Like I feel like in the lore that's what it would be. But oh, I have to talk to someone else. I just don't get it. Chino gave me some gummies. So I'm like trying to eat them, but the wrapper's like, you know, like it's loud. So I try to mute myself. So I'm still here. I'm just eating the gummies, and I don't want to be too loud.
Leaving the Ministry of External Relations was definitely the wrong decision.
You're checking your old Miitopia game? Oh my gosh, I used to play Miitopia. I didn't play it when it first came out, but I remember wanting the game. So when it came out on the Switch, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. Just cause like I feel like now that I'm older, I like to make wishes of my younger me come true, you know, cause I felt bad for younger me. A lot of the times, the things I wanted, I didn't bother saying anything, and I'd keep quiet and I'd just do what I needed to do. So I always felt bad for me. Like there were so many fun opportunities I missed out on because I just didn't wanna. I didn't wanna make more trouble for my parents. So like now that I'm older, I try to treat myself a little better. Like I remember about my younger self. I'm like, yeah, younger me would think this is cool. Like